Yo, what's up guys, this is Pat, and in this video I want to talk about a topic or a definition often referred to, misinterpreted, and talked about. Natural game. What makes someone a natural? What is natural? Now, first of all, when we talk about being a natural, the pickup community and dating coaches often refer to someone who is naturally good with women. This would be like, of course, the first if someone asks you what a natural is. But in my opinion, this definition is not really the most useful one. I would say natural is someone who instinctively displays attraction without thinking about it. What comes next? Second question you might have is, what makes someone natural? Are there components like check marks to fulfill? Can I fulfill them? Do I have them even? And in my opinion, and I always talk about like two major points. First of all, social intelligence. Now, social intelligence means for a natural, he quickly understands social norms, group dynamics, the right timing, when to speak, when to tease, when to lead, when to even back off. An example would be that you're going to approach a girl in a full bus station, full of people. You don't go there and say, hey, I saw you over there, I thought you're cute, want to say hi. This awkward bullshit, like you see many day game videos out there. These guys have no social intelligence, for example. Number two, another point which I often talk about in almost all my videos is emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence means to feel a conversation, not thinking about, okay, she, let's say, twisted her hair around, crossed her legs. That means this, and this, according to the ABC model. Now I have to do this and that step. With other words, as I said, feeling the interaction and know when to slow down or speed up. When is the right timing for those things. Point number three, I would say expression of emotions. If you saw a natural ever talking to girls, he rarely holds back or suppresses his emotions. He's always clear about them. He flirts, teases, loves, shows enthusiasm, and creates those emotional highs. And at last but not least, number four, congruence. Now what I mean by that is that everything should flow together and should build a harmony of body language, tonality, words. If for example, the charts in my videos where I often talk about like 10% are words, 45% body language, another 45% tonality, everything should match together, all ingredients. But the two big questions you might have now is, first of all, are naturals born or made? And I can tell you honestly, both. I would relate it to, let's say, any pro sport out there. Let's say, for example, football. Some guys bring a stronger foundation than others. It means they're more talented than others, while the others have to put in more work, to equal that out, level that out. But many times, in many cases, they can be even better than guys who are talented, but don't put in the work or don't know what to do with their talent. You see it many times. And related to that, the next question might be even more important to you guys. Can anyone become a natural? And here is the thing where I feel most dating coaches or the pickup community in general lies to you. They bring out, let's say, books, programs about becoming natural, the natural, whatever. And guys think, once I purchase this, I will be natural with women, And the short answer, the harsh reality check here is no, not anyone can become a natural. It is what it is. I don't want to lie to you. It's like telling someone or telling like every guy out there that, hey, you can become a pro football player. If you just work on it, if you just train every day, regardless of you having talent or not, doesn't matter. Just train hard every day. And many times you still miss or lack something. You can train as hard as you want, but it's not the thing for you. But to end, of course, this video on a positive note or giving you a little motivational speech here, but of course, staying as true as possible, I would say almost everyone can become natural enough that their behavior no longer feels forced or like learned pickup. Once they get the right structure, they get the right system, they learn it as much as they can, repeat it as much as they can, and try to become a natural in their own self. That is possible. So yeah, guys, I hope I answered every question now regarding the lifelong topic and definition of the term natural. Peace out.